I never actually stopped to do it at that point. And without meaning to, without intending to, I told Rob I quit. Right, my corporate job kept me moving all over the place, and my boss Rob showed up. Now I knew there was a problem because Rob only showed up when one or two things were going on, like I was in trouble, or he was going to have me take on more responsibility. And so I'll never forget that day. Rob walks me back into my own office, and he sits in my chair at my desk, and I'm sitting across from my desk as Rob's telling me about this quasi promotion that he's going to give me, but they just closed two more territories, or they just fired two managers, and I'm going to take over two more territories. Now I have to travel to Wyoming, have to travel to South Dakota. And without going into some backstory, I had made a commitment to my family a couple years back. I'm done traveling. I had some family issues that, put me in a precarious spot. And so here Rob is telling me in order to keep my job, I got to go back out on the road. And I'll never forget that moment because it did feel like kind of that Charlie Brown moment. He was talking, but it sounded like wah, wah, wah in the background. And I was just adding up my cash flow over and over and over again. I'd never actually stopped to do it at that point. And without meaning to, without intending to, I told Rob I quit. Right. I'll never forget when those words came out of my mouth. I wanted to pull them out of the air and pop them back in my mouth. I didn't mean to quit that day. But as soon as I did it, as soon as I got over the shock that I just told Rob I quit, a weight fell off my shoulders. But with enough cash flow coming in to cover my basic needs, like I quit that job and it started everything for me. And that really solidified the point of when I own assets that generate monthly income, I have more options in life. And I call up my wife, and this is how you know you're married to someone amazing. I called her up and I said, hey Beth, I just quit. There was a little bit of silence on the other end of the phone, and then she responded back with the best line ever. Oh man, I laugh every time I say it. She said, "Ryan, it's about damn time."
Yeah.
And that started our entire adventure of what we're doing today. But that opened up a really massive possibility for me.